Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is CheeseBoy628 here today giving you an RU tier Pokemon Showdown battle. And right before I begin, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who commented yesterday about the advice for my Deerling, as I have now put Seed Bomb on it, and I appreciate the comments. So whether I ask for it or not, if you want to give me your input on something you think about the team or a specific poke, feel free to, and I'd be glad to consider it and test it out, and then maybe permanently put it on my team. So yeah, once again, thank you everyone. So now anyway, we have an awesome RU match today, and it's actually with a Hail team. And this Hail team, I believe it was the first RU team I uploaded to this channel. And well, there's not too much I changed about it. The only thing I changed was I gave Walrein Blizzard, because I am tired of using Surf on a bunch of grass pokes that are just too bulky and just Giga Drain me to death and then I die. So, anyway, I have Snover, a Violite for the Hail starting, of course, and it's really just death fodder right from the start. It's just to set up the Hail, but it can sometimes get a Blizzard or a Leech Seed off, so yeah. Then I have Walrein, of course, the player of this team, the ultimate, the god, because it simply never dies, as long as you don't let it get toxic. But yeah, you'll see that Walrein, of course, is an important factor to this game. Then there is Clefable, which is my special wall, which is actually a Sticky Barb trick set. I have a Scarf Jinx, which is also very important to this game, as it is one of the strongest special attackers on my team, probably the strongest. And I know it did drop to NU, but let's face it, a Stab Blizzard is not going to hit all the time in NU, so with a little Hail support, Jinx can definitely start to do a little damage. And then I realize now, looking at this team, that I only have one physical attacker, and that is my Crustle. And Crustle's my defensive wall, which is just supposed to set up Stealth Rock and Spikes to add some pressure to the opposing team. And then finally I have my Spinner Cryogonal, which is also a very nice special wall. Despite its typing's a little unfortunate, it still has amazing special bulk, so it is pretty much the Regice of RU. But it can Rapid Spin, so that's always a plus. So yeah, in general, looking at this team, it's not like the attacking strategy isn't too bad, but the thing is, yeah, I only have one physical attacker, but like I said, it hasn't really harmed me, and so I'm fine with just having one physical attacker, even though it's just a wall. But yeah, now looking at his team, there's not too much I'm really scared of, honestly, but what I am scared of for sure is Hitmonlee, because of course Hail is weak to many things, and that would be rocks and fighting, that's for sure. So looking at his team, Hitmonlee is the only fighting type, and then Omastar is rock, but you don't really see anything rock related when Omastar comes into attack. But yeah, to summarize, Stalrain can take on about half of his team as long as they're physically attacking, and hopefully my special walls along with Jinx will be able to take on the special attacking pokes. So yeah, let's see how this battle goes. So I start with my Snover, of course, just to get the Hail up, and he brings in his Excelgor here. And I'm not too worried, as I am specially bulky. So I do take on that Bug Buzz twice, actually, and I'm able to get off 2 Blizzards to do some very nice damage to this Excelgor. So all he does here is he goes for the HP, I'm guessing Fire, and that takes out my Snover, I'm not worried at all. And I'm bringing Clefable just to go for the Protect, and he predicts that nicely with the Spikes, and he goes down to Hail. Now comes the big threat Hitmonlee, and I just don't know what to do in this situation, as I basically have to fodder something, especially since he has a fighting gem for close combat. Oh geez, this is not good, because now he has the Unburden boost, so he definitely can't bring in Jinx, and so I have to go into Crustle and hopefully kill him off. But I missed the Stone Edge when he's at -1 defense, so this is a problem. I gotta survive another hit. So luckily I do, and I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge, and I don't take him out. But he will die of Hail next turn, so I'm not too worried, as well he's gonna take me out, but that big threat is gone, and I'm not too worried anymore about his team. But it is 3-4, so we'll see how this goes. I go for the Toxic on this Dusk Noir here, as I just want to get some residual damage since it is very bulky. And he just goes for the Fire Punch, and luckily he doesn't seem to have too much attack investment, as Cryogonal is definitely very frail. And yeah, luckily he takes the hit alright. So now I bring in Walrein, and I know Dusk Noir is ridiculously slow, so I think I am safe to set up a substitute here. And he just goes for the Will-O-Wisp, as obviously that doesn't work through the sub. So now Walrein's in here, able to stall out this Dusk Noir a little bit longer. I'm just going to go for the Blizzard, get some extra damage, and his Shadow Punch doesn't even take out my sub, so I am not worried at all. So here I don't want to waste any Blizzard, it only has 8 PP, so I'm going to go for the Protect. That Dusk Noir is gone, and Walrein is comfortably behind a sub and at full health, so I'm definitely looking good. And here he brings in his not Yuxi, a Mesprit. You can't fool me, sir. And I'm going to go for the Toxic, and I was not expecting a substitute Mesprit at all, I'll tell you that. So here, I know he's probably going to try substituting over and over, trying to get some free turns to do some damage on me. So I'm just going to keep on using Blizzard as he eventually goes for the T-Bolt, which does a ton of damage. He paralyzes me, of course, and I just have bad luck with paralysis, let me tell you. So, which will play a factor in this game. So here I'm kind of worried. I don't want him to do another T-Bolt on me, so I'm going to switch out to Fodder Cryogonal. But he just goes for the Calm Mind, which honestly isn't a big deal. I was going to fodder off Cryogonal anyway. But yeah, now it's 2-3, and Jinx is in here, and I'm just going to go for the Blizzard. I don't care what he brings in next. If he brings in Dart again, like, that was my goal for Blizzard, but I'm like, oh, you probably have Sucker Punch, and I am not falling for this. I need Jinx. So I do go into Walrein to take that Sucker Punch, as of course it fails, and since I am max defense, max HP, I take his Dragon Claw quite well, and I should be able to stall out this Druddigan. But here you'll see some paralysis eventually take place, and that will definitely be a factor in how I survive here. So I'm going to protect, stall a little bit, get some health back. I have enough health for a sub here, but of course I get paralyzed. So here I just should take this opportunity to protect, get some more health, but I get paralyzed again. So my Walrein is not looking good when it comes to health. So I'm just very much struggling to try to just barely survive here. So the Strutigan is almost dead due to Toxic Inhale, and he has maybe one more turn, and I'm just going to go for the Protect. Luckily, I do get the Protect off, and I have a decent amount of health. But here's the situation. I'm a little worried that Omastar is Shell Smash, but there's not much I can do right now. I'm just going to try to go for the Toxic, but of all things to happen right now, I get paralyzed as he has a free Shell Smash. So I don't even know what this Omastar is going to throw at me, but I'm very scared. He goes for an HP something, and I don't even care. It's going to kill me. And okay, Jinx, you got outspeed. Oh my gosh, Jinx outspeeds. I don't know how that happened, but you did it, Jinx. Thank you. Thank you. I win with the narrow, very narrow 1-0 victory. So that was an awesome battle, Pikachu. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching as always. I think his Omastar must have been more invested in some kind of bulk instead of more speed, as that way he'll be able to take more hits. I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying it didn't work in this situation here. But yeah, that's definitely a set that I'd be willing to try. So yeah, definitely a great battle nonetheless. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching as always. You can give me some comments on how to improve this Hail team, as it is weak to, you know, what Ice is, of course, weak to. So if you have any ways of preparing it for those kind of problems, then feel free to comment, and I definitely appreciate it, and consider your comment in making the team better in the future. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.